Okay, Logan was among 5 chefs who won the 2016 James Beard Foundation's Blended Burger Project competition.
By the way, the James Beard Awards are the big daddy of cooking, so that's a big deal. It challenged chefs to blend mushrooms into the meat to create a delicious but more nutritious burger. Logan is here to make his winning delicious burger for us.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Logan. And we should point out, you guys, I mean, it's not every day that we get to discover a star, but 5 years ago.
5 years ago, I came here.
Okay, hold
this
on.
is my first ever.
We have this picture. You can zoom in just a little. That's Randy Travis.
There I am.
Look at Logan. Look at Logan.
Yeah, I was
so
a lot
you've always
younger.
loved cooking?
Always.
Since you were little.
Since I was really little.
Okay, so tell us about the ingredients.
What do we got in this?
All right, so what we have here is we have our stuff for our spices. We've got some Worcestershire sauce and also all the condiments for the burger.
Okay.
Really make it delicious. We got some bacon, and of course we have our mushrooms and our ground beef.
Yeah, the key is the mushroom.
The key is the mushrooms because it gives it a lot more flavor.
Well, I really found like the early bird nachos have a lot of components that I really love. I mean, they've got crispiness, they've got crunchiness, they've got gooey melted cheese, they've got eggs and protein to keep you going through your morning. And I really find that it's a great gluten-free alternative too. One thing that a lot of people forget is that when you're scrambling the eggs, they don't have to be perfect. They just have to be tasty and look and be like nice sizable chunks. Don't worry about making them perfect. I mean, if there's a little bit of white, it happens, it's cooking.
And a little quote on the back cover from Eric Kuplo, the chef at Universal Studios Hollywood. Wow. And lots of good stuff going there. It's just really incredible. And there's me, the chef, and that's Cindy Tan. She's the artist.
And she's from Indonesia?
She is from Indonesia. She lives in Indonesia. And we kind of connected over social media. It's a small world now. And I just came together with this wonderful book.
Yeah, and this is not like your ordinary, I mean, it's not a cookbook per se, although it does list some great recipes, some chef notes and things like that.
I really tried to focus more on teaching you how to think of food like I do and how to create food like I do. And that's one of the things that you can have the best recipe in the world, but if you have someone that doesn't like an ingredient, per se, onions.
Logan, you look great. You and I must have the same hairdresser because that looks exactly like mine. How old are you now?
I'm 14.
14 years of age. Are you still as ambitious now as you were a couple of years back?
I'm Fortune Magazine's 18 Under 18 Most Influential Teams. I'm Time Magazine's Most Influential Team. I've traveled to India and judged the Young Chef Olympiad.
Amazing.
Before I get on to that, I would like to give a special thank you to the IIHM students. They've done just a fabulous job at everything, no matter what. Yeah, they're the best. And now, I mean, coming here to India, it's my first time, so there's a lot to take in Delhi. That's where I started. And I've been through Delhi, Bangalore, and here in Calcutta, and each city's been very different, but the same thing is in every city. The warm, generous, loving hearts of the Indian people, and the thing that is widespreadly used throughout the hotel business, Atiti Devo Bhava, thank you. Guest is God, and everyone in India has truly demonstrated that saying. And I mean, it's quintessentially theirs. I mean, nowhere else has it.
Into the spice market. What was your experience?
At the spice market, I bought half the shop, so at least like 50 grams from every jar. And
Logan hat heute immer noch nicht Feierabend. Für ihn geht es weiter in die Küche dieses Spitzenlokals in Memphis. Seit er 12 ist, kocht er hier immer, wenn es die Zeit zulässt. Schwer vorstellbar. In vielen Restaurantküchen herrscht ein rauer Ton. Es ist heiß, hektisch und sehr stressig. Doch Logan brennt dafür. Offiziell darf ein 14-Jähriger in den USA bis 19 Uhr abends arbeiten. Als Koch hält sich Logan daran aber nicht immer.
In der Küche musst du sehr diszipliniert sein, genau deine Aufgaben kennen. Um den Job perfekt zu machen, musst du genau wissen, wo du mit deinem Gericht hin willst. Das macht den Unterschied aus zwischen einem Hobbykoch und einem Profi.
Logan ist heute für die Vorspeisen eingeteilt. Er macht frittierte Austern und Ei mit Lachscreme.
Hier habe ich jetzt etwas Kaviar dazugegeben. Das gibt einen Hauch Salzigkeit und harmoniert mit dem geräucherten Lachs.
Die Anforderung an ihn, immer das perfekte Gericht abzuliefern, ist groß.
Du hast eine Menge Druck als Koch. Es reicht, wenn du ein Gericht rausschickst, das nicht perfekt ist. Irgendeiner wird ein Handy dabei haben und eine schlechte Kritik posten. Es kann ganz schnell abwärts gehen.
Den Spaß lässt sich Logan aber trotzdem nicht verderben.
Wie fein willst du's?
Ich will sie rasiert.
Rasiert? Okay, dann solltest du dir einen Friseur suchen.
Du bist lustig. Und ich brauche alles. Und zwar nicht erst in einer halben Stunde.
Keine Sorge.
In der Küche ist Logan integriert. Die Chefin des Restaurants arbeitet schon seit 2 Jahren mit ihm.
Sein natürliches Talent ist unglaublich. Er lässt es aber nie heraushängen und tut, als ob er es besser weiß. Er lässt einen zeigen, wie man selbst kocht, und dann zeigt er seine Herangehensweise. Das ist wirklich eine gute Mischung in der Küche.
Letztendlich kommt es darauf an, dass du Spaß hast. Und dass du liebst, was du machst. Und du hast die Gelegenheit, Leute glücklich zu machen. Dein Essen macht die Leute glücklich.
Aber stressig ist es.
Man überlebt es. Hoffentlich.
Logan Guleff, ein extrem begabter Koch und ein Junge, von dem wir in Zukunft sicher...
Kind of hold the pole, and it's mainly in your wrist. It's not with your whole arm. You just really want to use it with your wrist, and this is a real French technique. And make sure that you can whisk it for like days and stuff without getting like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired from whisking. You know, we just kind of want to get some air in them, get them kind of a little fluffier. And about there we go. Just give it another real quick whisk. Next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to add in our onions. Now, I'm not a big fan of onions. I mean, they're kind of necessary, but I don't really like them. So now we're going to use our little tool here, get them out. Make sure that you get almost all of them. Hi, Logan Jr. Chef here, and I am making breakfast nachos. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle my cheese onto my nachos, and I'm going to put these in the oven to melt. I'm going to scramble my eggs now while my cheese is melting. Pour them into my pan, start scrambling. You can do them a little bit runnier if you want. You can do them a bit more cooked if you want. They might stick to the pan a little bit, but just scrape them off. There we go. We scrambled our eggs. We can check on our melted cheese. Hey y'all, I'm Logan Jr. Chef here, and I have made the ultimate Memphis milkshake. This is just sheer madness. I've got Gus's fried chicken, I've got Gibson's donuts, I've got everything in this milkshake. The only thing I'm missing is you. I'll see you here. Hey all, I'm Logan Jr. Chef here, and I really wish you were here at Gibson's Donuts to enjoy a donut with me. I mean, just look at this donut. This is your favorite donut. Hey y'all, I'm Logan Jr. Chef here, and I'm making your favorite chef-arized donuts here at Gibson's in Memphis. Aren't you jelly? Number one piece of advice for someone my age who wants to get like into cooking and into stuff is just to really go for it. I mean, don't be scared to just try it, and really just experiment in whatever you want to do. Experiment if it's in cooking, if it's in art, if it's in whatever, just go for it. Superheroes also created from the fabric of their city, and it shapes them. Is also the key to their identity. Now, Memphis is my place, kind of obviously, and I love it here. It's totally shaped my culinary vision. And I wouldn't be where I am as a junior chef without all the city has to offer. It's a great combination of staples that don't change. Like, you always know what you're going to get at Gibson's Donuts, Rendezvous, but then there's the trendy, like Andrew Michaels, Iris, and Felicia Suzanne's. There's way more to Memphis than just food. There's all the great music. I mean, every superhero has a theme song. And there's also landmarks to protect, like Graceland, the Grizz, the Redbirds, and of course, the zoo. But most importantly, right here in Memphis, there's an underground network of superhero chefs and people that helped me get to where I am.
Need to add some rice in. There we go. And ta-da! Magic cooked rice. Well, it isn't magic, but there are some tricks to doing it. Alright, so today we're working with some basmati rice here. It's this really nice, nutty flavored, long grain rice originating from northern India and Pakistan.
Hi everybody, Logan Jr. Chef here, and today I'm in New Orleans filming with Chef Jeff from Flip My Food.
That's right, we're turning up the flavor, we're turning up the heat right here in the Big Easy. Talk about a pro cook, a champion, a young man with grace and honor, the champion right here, Master Chef. He got busy with Gordon Ramsay all the top young chefs around the country. You did the doggone thing. You made a great dish today. Talk a little bit about that dish you made on Flip My Food.
All right, so what I made on Flip My Food was, of course, Chef Jeff. I made this wonderful curried pear casserole. Now, I can't quite tell you the recipe because that's going to be aired with the show. So you're going to have to try and figure it out.
Yeah, so when you watch the show, you'll get the recipes. It had pears, Middle Eastern grain. It had mango juice, curry powder. It had all the good stuff, brown sugar. Chef, I'm so proud of you. This is the chef to look out for coming up here real soon. Give it up, brother. Woo! That's what we're talking about. We're on Flip My Food Live on the set here in the Big Easy. Out!
Mix in some breakfast cereal. Here's the fun part. And coat it with powdered peanut butter. And the best part, Carnation Breakfast Essentials. Want to see more Carnation Breakfast Essential videos?
You got that dream, daydream look in your eye, and I got that red lip classic thing that you like. And when we
strengths, or what do you see?
Well, for me, I really enjoy like most meats and seafoods, and really like fresh ingredients. I'm not too big on desserts and baking. I mean, you just can't really mess with it as much.
Okay, throw them out of the studio.
I do make my fair share of good cakes. Like, I have a few nice, interesting cakes, the strawberry rhubarb.
Just before we go any further, Kate and I, we do subscribe to the fact that chocolate is the #1 food group.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
I mean, chocolate, bacon, butter.
Yes.
Those three all go together.
So what could you make with chocolate, bacon, and butter all together?
Oh, it'll be one of those god-awful new donut.
MasterChef Junior winner, Logan.
Oh my God!
Welcome back.
I've been cooking since I was 2.
Wow. Yep, that makes me feel like
Logan, I got a big kitchen at home. Anytime you want.
When you eat what you cook, and I mean, once you cook it, you kind of got to eat it.
Absolutely.
I mean, giving it to the friends and neighbors is really nice, but eating it yourself is great.
Now you have to use onion, just because, I mean, it's onion.
Sauce and an Alfredo drizzle. Served with crostini made from Olive Garden's famous breadsticks.
That looks amazing, Logan. What is the second appetizer?
Starting with the fresh baked Olive Garden breadsticks, we made the breadstick pepperoni pizza. So right here, we're just gonna take our pepper, just run it under the water. Be sure not to use any soap. And the recipe that I'm making today is pasta with baked cherry tomatoes.
I invited my friend Logan Guleff, who is an amazingly talented young chef, to help me cook some Japanese Wagyu beef, which is considered the best steak in the world.
And we were in a seminar on social media.
Yeah.
You raised your hand and asked a question, and the first thing I thought was, gosh, that guy is so young. But then the second thing I thought was, what a pro. You were asking about being a blogger and getting started and how to get your name out there. What I want to know is, where does that professionalism come from?
Well, the professionalism really comes out is when I'm doing things like this, doing cooking segments, you always have to be professional or it looks cheesy.
Right.
It's just how it goes. And if you're not professional and you don't hold yourself to that standard, then it just comes across like a very cheesy TV.
Logan!
It feels super surreal to have won MasterChef Junior.
Congratulations. Good job, dude.
Favorite moment of the show was, of course, winning it all, but other than that, it was the Malibu pop-up restaurant. That was amazing. I mean, Gordon yells at you, like always.
Malibu to Logan, yes!
The 10-year-old Memphis kid cooked his way to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. A whirlwind 2 days took him to the Smithsonian to tour the kitchen of famed TV chef Julia Childs, then on to the White House.
Today I prepared for you a Gotham meal consisting of a grilled oyster. Here are some of the things that we got today. I got a lamb shank. It's very delicious. It had a little bit more cinnamon than I liked, but overall it was good. The gyro was nice, tomatoes, meat, all nice. The sauce was a little bit too overpowering, so it needed a little bit of lettuce.
Jif Peanut Butter's most creative peanut butter sandwich contest. We've got the top 5 finalists. You know who they are? They are Logan, raise your hand, from Memphis, Tennessee.
Was it a lot of trial and error? Yes. One time we tried it with our relish with avocado worst idea in the world. Came out horrible. Completely bad. To reinvent the burger, so I decided that I would make it healthier and I wanted to make it tasty too.
Because every 9-year-old loves burgers, right?
Right.
Okay, so you put some peanut butter in there.
And that's yakisoba sauce.
What
It's
is
what?
Yakisoba sauce.
Everyone has yakisoba sauce. What is yakisoba sauce?
What is yakisoba sauce?
It's a Japanese stir-fry sauce.
Okay, is it a little sweet?
It's fruity.
Okay, fruity. Okay,
And
what's
some
that?
spicy.
Okay, some spices. Looks like you have some paprika, maybe, or
No, that's cayenne pepper.
Wow.
Oh. These are the habanero ones.
Yes, they're very hot.
And there's the cayenne powder, which we already have some.
And the one right beside the habanero are just the crushed red chili peppers that aren't as hot. And, you know, you can use those in a lot of things.
And we already have some chipotle powder.
You're good then. You got a lot of stuff, don't you?
Except I'm not sure about whether we have any of the hot chili.
It's not that hot. You know, just has a little extra cayenne in it, but it's not that spicy. I think if you have chili powder, you're probably covered.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, all the good spices that I like.
And let's see. A lot of these salts I found out about, you know, because I really like to watch the Food Network.
Really?
So, so I found
Is there
out.
something about that?
The Dead Sea salt, it's just a really good salt from the Dead Sea. It's really good. People don't necessarily cook with it, they use it.
And we're staying at the Carlton. So, very fancy hotel, has a lot of, it doesn't have a swimming pool, unfortunately.
What, are you going to be on a show for winning?
All 5 of the finalists are going to be on the Today Show.
Okay.
And we all get, everybody in the top 10 gets a free gift basket of peanut butter. Yep, there we go.
Did you put rub on this one side?
No, I have to put rub on both sides. You can always sprinkle it generously.
Okay, sprinkle it generously.
Are you standing on the floor right now, Chef?
No, I'm not. I'm actually on my stool.